So you got the offer. Congratulations. But before you send that email or pick up the phone to accept, stop. If you're not doing this right, you are about to cost yourself thousands of dollars. The moment you hear the offer, the biggest mistake most professionals make is saying the single most damaging phrase in all of salary negotiation. I'm going to tell you exactly what that phrase is, and more importantly, I'm giving you the word-for-word scripts to replace it, scripts that have helped my clients earn an average of $15,000 more per negotiation. If you're ready to stop leaving money on the table and learn how to negotiate like a high-value professional, hit that subscribe button. Today, we're going deep into the 3 stages of negotiation, and I'm sharing the exact scripts you need for each stage. This isn't theory. This is the tactical language that changes bank account balances. But before we dive in, I want to let you know that I've put together a collection of free ebooks and practical resources to help you communicate with confidence and grow at work. These guides are short, actionable, and designed for real situations, whether you're preparing for meetings, leading a team, or navigating tough conversations. You'll find the links in the description below, and they're completely free to download. And if you're looking to level up your strategic planning skills, my book, The Strategy Blueprint, is also available on Amazon. I've included that link below as well. With that said, let's dive into today's episode. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Work Chat. Today, I'm going to teach you how to negotiate like a top-tier talent. First, let's get straight to that fatal mistake. The recruiter calls, they give you the number, and your natural instinct is to say, "That sounds great," or "Thank you so much, I accept." When you accept immediately, you communicate 2 things. 1, you didn't do your market research. 2, you will always take the first number offered. You lose all leverage instantly. The cardinal rule of negotiation is never accept the first offer. Your goal at this stage is simple: buy time. You want to show enthusiasm but maintain control. Here is the first script for the initial phone call. "Thank you so much for the offer. I am genuinely excited about the role and the opportunity to join your company. This is certainly competitive. To be thorough, I just need a chance to review the full compensation package, including the details on the benefits, equity, and bonus structure, before making a final commitment. Could you please send over the offer letter via email? I'll review everything and get back to you by Wednesday afternoon." Note how we anchored the response with enthusiasm, but immediately shifted the focus to the package and established a firm timeline. Next, before you call them back, you must do your homework. Negotiation is a performance backed by data. Don't go in asking for $20,000 more because you want it. You need a justification. Go to resources like LinkedIn, Salary, Glassdoor, and PayScale and find the mid to high range for this specific role, industry, and city. This number is your ammunition. I've seen some people make a mistake by using their personal expenses as the data to negotiate the salary. Just because you have a mortgage or have to pay for daycare, that is not a good justification. The data you are using should be based on the role, job description, industry, and the location. Once you have your data, it's time to craft the ask email. We are aiming for a figure 10 to 15% above their initial offer. If they offered $100K, you are asking for $115K. This technique is called anchoring, and it sets the new expectation. Here's what the email would look like. The email subject says offer follow-up. Make sure to include your name and the job title. In the email content, you can put something like, "Dear Mr. Thomas, I was delighted to receive your offer and have reviewed the entire package. I remain highly enthusiastic about the opportunity to work in the role and bring my 5 years of leadership experience to your team. Based on my research into the current market rate for this specific role, its level of responsibility, and my extensive experience, I was expecting an offer in the range of $110,000 to $115,000. Given the value I'm ready to deliver, I would be much more comfortable moving forward at a base salary of $115,000. Could you take this feedback back to the team for consideration? I look forward to hearing from you." Notice the psychology here. We avoided the phrase I need or I want. We used the phrases based on my research and given the value I'm ready to deliver. This makes the negotiation about the market and your value, not your personal needs. You are coming from a place of professional confidence, not desperation. This is the work chat difference. Moving on, now for the hardest part. The recruiter calls back and says the $115,000 is simply out of budget. This is normal. They are testing your commitment. Your job now is to shift the focus from salary to total compensation and benefits. This is where you get creative and ask for non-monetary perks. You always negotiate two things at once. This next script is a powerful trade-off script. It shows you're flexible, but only in exchange for something else of value. Here you go. Thank you for getting back to me, Mr. Thomas. I understand that you have budget constraints on the base salary. I'm very committed to this role, so let's see if we can find a creative solution. While I can be flexible on the $115,000 base, I would need to see an adjustment in a different part of the overall compensation package to feel comfortable signing. For instance, if the base salary remains at $105,000, would it be possible to increase the starting PTO or vacation days to 4 weeks, or perhaps offer a guaranteed sign-on bonus of $5,000? That would provide the flexibility I need to move forward with enthusiasm. Always have 3 back-pocket non-monetary items ready. If they say no to one, you move to the next. Number 1, sign-on bonus, as it's relatively easy for companies to approve. Number 2, professional development budget, which is free training or certifications. 3, flexibility, which is the ability to work remotely an extra day per week. Always be ready to pivot. Finally, remember this. Companies expect you to negotiate. When you don't, they are pleasantly surprised and see you as less assertive. By using these scripts, you aren't being greedy. You are simply demonstrating the confidence and preparedness of a high-value professional. Speaking of high-value professionals, I've created the 3-step salary negotiation framework and email templates guide just for you. It includes the scripts you can use, plus my personal cheat sheet on calculating your exact market value, all laid out in copy and paste email format. It's completely free. Click the link in the description to grab that guide right now. If this video helped you find your negotiation voice, smash the like button and leave me a comment. What is the highest percentage raise you've ever negotiated? Let's celebrate your wins. And of course, subscribe to the Work Chat for more professional success tips every single week. See you in the next episode.